What is up, y'all? It is your girl, I'm more Nigeria, back with another video, and today is Thursday. I'm currently at work. I actually filmed this video yesterday, but I looked a hot mess, so I'm here to revlog it for you guys. This video is basically about all the Amazon supplies that you need to start a junk case business. Well, at least my top 10 things I feel as though you need to start a junk case business through Amazon. So I'm gonna give y'all the details and we just gonna get started. Number one, you need cases. Whatever you're going to junk, you need cases for. You can use iPad cases, iPhone cases, AirPod cases, the AirPod Max cases. Like, it's so many different types of things you can junk. It does not have to be a case. It could be anything, literally. As far as starting a junk business, whatever your main seller is going to be, you want to go with that first. You can get cases off Temu and Shein. I have not personally got any cases off of Amazon because they tend to sell them per piece instead of in bulk. So with Temu or Shein, you're able to buy more in bulk. The cases are sometimes maybe like $1.28, sometimes cheaper than that if you get on there at the right time or shop when they're having deals. As far as cases, I prefer to use hard cases over soft cases. Soft cases as in silicone cases. I prefer the hard cases only because it's more firm for when you're shaving off the glossy part of the case. It's easier to hold. With the silicone, it's a little bit more, you know, flexible. It can move a little bit more, so it's kind of hard to shave it down quickly versus using a hard one where it's already sturdy and you're able to just shave it down right away. So keep in mind when you are purchasing your cases, my go-to is hard cases. Some people prefer silicone cases, so you can also purchase a mixture of both. On Temu, I actually got, I think it was like 18 or 20 cases for maybe like $25. That was a good deal. But at the end of the day, if you're looking to start your business literally overnight, you can use Amazon. You can find cases on there. If you prefer to buy cases singly, you can do that as well. But yeah, the first thing you need is a blank canvas. You need cases. Number two, the second thing you need is UV resin. Not regular resin, UV resin. I prefer to use UV resin only because as soon as you put it under the UV lamp, it dries right away. So far, it's worked fine. I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any charms fall off. People also have to keep in mind that when you are having a junk case, if you drop, you have to be cautious with dropping it. It's not something that's just going to last forever if you are not taking care of it. I prefer to use the UV resin only because it hardens right away. The third thing you need is a UV lamp. UV nail dryer, it's the same thing. It comes with 3 different settings: 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 99 seconds. And I'm curing my junk case. I cure it on each side 30 seconds, and then I do 60 seconds, then 100 seconds, and then lastly I do all 3 settings to ensure that the charms and everything are secured. The fourth most important thing you need are tweezers. Sometimes when you purchase charms off of Amazon, they send tweezers with the kit. If not, you can purchase tweezers at like the beauty supply store, or you can get some off Amazon, but you can literally go to the beauty supply store and get one for like $1 or something like that. Tweezers are very important for being able to grab the charms, place the charms where you want them to be. It's easier to maneuver around whatever you're decorating. Also, it's easier to get like hairs and little dirt specks and things like that off if you see any problems with your junk case. Also, to add with the tweezers, you can also add in, it's like a little white pencil that comes with some kits. It's just literally a wax pencil. It also makes it easier for you to just grab the charms out of the case or wherever your charms are, and it'll hold the charm so that you can place it wherever you're trying to place it on the case. The fifth thing you need is a nail drill or a nail file. I prefer to use a nail drill only because it comes with different heads that you can use to shave down the case, and also it has different settings like forward and reverse, so I prefer to use that. It's quicker for me to get the gloss off of the case and start my process. If you don't have the money to get a nail drill right now, you can also use a nail file. You can purchase a pack of nail files and you can file down the case the same way you would with a nail drill. So please don't feel as though a nail drill is mandatory. It is an option. You can also use nail files. Sixth thing you need is gloves. Gloves are important for when you're pouring the resin. Sometimes if you don't have a stick or something to spread the resin out, you can use the tip of your finger and spread the resin out. It's also good for if you make mistakes. You can literally swipe it off and then change out the gloves right away so that your hands are not sticky or you're not getting resin everywhere outside of where you want it to be on the case. Gloves are very important. It's not mandatory. It's just something that I prefer to use now that I started my business, and so far it's worked out perfect for me. The seventh thing, I know y'all been probably waiting for me to say, charms. Of course you need charms. You need all types of charms. You can get charms from Amazon, you can get charms from Temu, and also Shein. I also have personal vendors that I get charms from. I am coming up with an ebook for you guys for you to be able to purchase those vendors if you want to do so, but I will link the charms that I've been using from Amazon in the description box with this video. But as far as charms, big charms, small charms, get whatever charms you feel as though is going to make your creativity come out and make you be able to be different, just stand out. So like I said, I have acrylic charms, I have big charms, small charms. It's so many things you can do. You don't literally have to just use charms. You can literally use whatever you want. Some people use tongue rings, some people use earrings, paper clips, they use patchwork pieces. It's so many things that you can put. It's literally called a junk case because it's literally just random things that you just put together on a case. So do not feel as though you have to get a specific charm. The charms that you see someone else made a case out of, you do not need to do that. Purchase charms at whatever you feel as though you're going to be most creative with. Use whatever you can. Do not limit yourself when it comes to charms. It's just so much you can do with them. Also, don't forget to get filler charms. Filler charms for me are like little pearl beads. You can do letter beads. Rhinestone letters are popular right now. But as far as the filler charms, I usually get smaller charms so that if I'm doing a case that has maybe 5 big charms, I have smaller charms that can fill in the spaces so that the case doesn't seem so empty or that it's missing spots. So you can use like confetti, you can use glitter, sequin. It's so many different things you can use to fill in those spaces. So make sure you utilize that when you're purchasing your charms. There's not a set amount that you need to order. Just order you a decent amount so that you're able to make multiple cases, and then from there, as you start to post them, you'll see what your customers prefer, and then you can start ordering your charms based off what your customers' preferences are. The 8th thing you need is a duster. A duster is just a brush that has bristles on it, and it's just a brush, and the brush is just used to go, once you're done filing down the case and getting the gloss off, it's just used to take off any excess dust or anything before you put the resin on and spread it out so that it's not like dust marks in between throughout your case from you not dusting it or polishing it off. 9th thing you need is alcohol. You can put alcohol in a bottle, in a spray bottle, and spray it on a case and then wipe it down. You can also use alcohol pads and just wipe down the case once you're done filing it, just so, like I said, that's just an extra step to remove any extra dust or anything that you forgot to remove with the duster. And it just ensures that the canvas is clean, is dry, and that it's ready, it's prepped for you to be able to add resin on, and the charms will be able to stick. The last thing that I have for you guys as far as materials that you need to start up your business through Amazon is packaging. Packaging is important. It's not the most important step. Your product is the most important step, but people also want to feel special when they receive their case. If you are just starting off, you can order different sizes of the bubble mailers, just so if you make a iPad case one day, you have a mailer big enough to fit that case so that you can ship it out if you need to, or if you need to deliver it. It just makes it so much easier for you to slide that product in there and then add your business card, a sticker, and a thank you card in there is what I add. And then once I add those in, fold the bubble mailer, and then I just add a sticker, like a thank you sticker on the front, or like my business name sticker on the front. You know, just something simple for right now. And then once your business grows, you can add in like special boxes or packaging for your cases, like adding in like packing peanuts, just different stuff. Just make it your own. Do not make it your number one priority. Remember, your number one priority is the case or whatever product you're getting out to your customer. So do not spend so much time on the packaging. It's okay. They're still going to throw it away at the end of the day. You're not going to miss sleep. Do not spend thousands or hundreds of dollars on packaging and people are just going to throw it away. Those are all the materials that I use to start up my junk case business through Amazon. I do have a couple tips for you guys that I wrote down that are just useful right now for me while I'm going through my junk case journey. My first tip is always go with the cheaper option. If Amazon is not the cheapest option for you right now, maybe you need to wait that week from Temu or Shein and wait and just purchase cheaper material. If you cannot afford to pay $20 for a pack of charms, for just one style of charm from Amazon, you might want to choose the cheaper route and go to Shein or Temu and purchase your things from there. If you're okay with waiting, if you want a overnight junk case business, you can purchase this stuff directly through Amazon, and the majority of the stuff is overnight shipped. So keep that in mind when starting your business. Always go with the cheaper route, go with the cheaper option. Never try to get something quicker than you need to. If you can save a couple dollars, save a couple dollars. Do not rush it. The trend is not gonna end. I promise you. If you can wait that week from Shein or Temu, do so. If you want to just start overnight like I did, go with the Amazon option. But keep in mind, you're going to spend a little penny, more than $100, to start your junk case business up through Amazon. And then I'm going to also do a separate video showing you guys that you can start a junk case business through Shein or Temu for under $100. That'll be another video for y'all guys, but you'll have to request it. So if you're enjoying this video, make sure you comment and leave like, I need a Shein, I need a Temu update, something, so I know that you guys are interested in that. Another tip is wait for the sales to drop. That also feeds into using a cheaper option. Waiting for the prices to drop sometimes is okay. A case might be $1.28 today, and then a week later it might be 56 cents for that case. So you'll benefit more waiting a week later to pay 50 cents and get more cases for you to be able to hold in your inventory. This point actually also feeds into the cheaper option, buying in bulk. Like I just said, the price might go down, so it might be cheaper 2 weeks later. Choose that option and go and get 50 cases, each case for 50 cents each. Way better deal than paying $1.28 per case for 50 cases. My biggest tip for you guys is to be creative. Do not style copy. Do not style copy. And by style copy, I mean go on Pinterest and try to order the charms that you see on a case and try to replicate that case. No, you're not gonna go viral. You're not gonna get people to wanna purchase from you, none of that, because they've already seen that case. It's not new to them, so they're going to be less likely to purchase that case from you. So be creative. Do not style copy. Make the case your own. put your own spin on it, make it your find something that can be your signature on your case. It could be a specific charm, it could be anything. Do not limit yourself when being creative. And then my last tip for you guys is, if you're not shipping out junk cases right now and you're only working locally within your state or within your neighborhood, and you're only selling to your neighborhood right now, I offer a service called refurbished junk case, and all they do is drop an old case off to me, an old phone case, iPad case, drop it off to me, and then I give it a day, I decorate it, and then they can pick it up the next morning. This option is cheaper for people that don't want to purchase a new case from you and have you decorated. So I offer this option as a cheaper option for somebody that do want a junk case but can't afford for me to make a brand new case for them, you know. So this is a cheaper option. I usually make it cheaper than me having to get a case from out of my inventory. People love it. They love that they can bring old cases and I remake them. So keep that in mind. That could be an option, only if you're comfortable with doing so. Yeah, I'll make sure to link all the products that I use to start my Amazon junk case business in the description box. And I pray that this video benefits somebody in some type of way and it starts them their journey. But yeah, I gotta get ready to go, you guys. I have a meeting to get to, but make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on so you know every time I post a video, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.
I don't even say bye no more. I be like, mwah, no balls.